Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Nayak RC, and this is the sixth video of Telon video series. In this video we are going to learn how do we set up a transmitter and receiver, and also we will be learning how do we bind the transmitter and receiver. Apart from that, we will also see how do we set up the parameters and do radio calibration inside the mission planner of the PICSOC. Let's go into the video. So guys, please do like, share and subscribe. You can see here I have received a Teranis QX7 access mode transmitter. Let me unbox this one. Got a manual. Here is the actual transmitter. This exactly looks like a regular Teranis QX7 transmitter, but the internal modes are different. They gave a battery tray as well as batteries. FR Sky X8R receiver, which is already installed inside the aircraft. We have connected an S-bus connection, S-bus cable, which is going through S-bus port of the receiver and RC in port of the PICSOC Q. Let's see how do we bind these both transmitters. Before that, let's configure the transmitter system first. Now I am going to turn on the transmitter. It says Open TX, FR Sky. Press any button. So it came up with a Model 3. Now what I am going to do is I am going to create a model and name it as a Talon aircraft. So for that I am going to settings button and go to an empty space. Long press on empty space, create a model. Press page button, model name. When you do this thing, you'll get all alphabets. Here I have named the model name as Talon aircraft. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check what are settings I have in this aircraft. Like channel 1, what is channel 1, what is channel 2. So let's give it a look. Again go to page. You need to go up to mixers tab. So channel 1 is throttle, channel 2 is aileron, channel 3 is elevator, channel 4 is rudder. We don't require that one. We require AETR, aileron, elevator, throttle, rudder. So for that what I'm going to do is go to channel 1, edit, click on throttle and make this one as aileron. Channel 1 is aileron. Aileron. Exit, go to channel 2, again AE yani elevator, elevator, exit. So aileron, elevator, third one is throttle, edit, throttle, and fourth one is by default it is rudder. Here I am going to enable channel number 5. Go on channel number 5, empty space, long press. You will come to this page, mixers page, and here you see source. Source is the major point, which switch I want to enable. So I have like multiple switches here. So I can enable any switch to this channel number 5. I am going to enable a 3 mode switch. You can see mode 1, mode 2, mode 3. So I have 3 settings in this switch, 3-way switch we call. So 3-way switch I am going to assign to channel number 5. Click on that one, so it will highlight. Then I have to press this button. It indicated itself that is switch B. SB means switch B. Now that is mapped to channel 5. So I have all the 5 channels enabled here. Aileron, elevator, throttle, rudder and switch B. That is nothing but this switch. Let's bind transmitter and receiver. To bind our transmitter with receiver, we have to make sure our transmitter is in binding mode. To do that, click on settings button, go to page, and inside the page you all scroll down to the bottom. Here you will be seeing internal RF and here mode access. So click on access, make it to access to D16. Once you convert that into access D16, press enter, go to BND button, and then you can enter BND button, so the transmitter will be in binding mode. It will start giving a beep. You can see here. telemetry off. Transmitter is now in binding mode. Let's go to the receiver and do the settings there. As the transmitter still is in binding mode, this beep sound will be coming. Make sure on your receiver you have a 5 volt power supply. In our case, 5 volt power supply is coming from the Pixox RC input to the receiver S-bus port. Now before going to power up the receiver, what I'm going to do is I'll take a small nail or spike, and there is a bind button here. You need to press the bind button and then power up your receiver. In my case guys, I am alone doing this thing. You can take help of any second person. Okay, once I connected the battery and power supply is given to the receiver, you can see red color light is blinking and green color light is solid. That indicates our transmitter and receiver are bound. Now I am going to remove the bind plug and stop this bind system on the transmitter. Still you can see red color light is blinking and green color light is solid. Now just reboot the receiver or total Pixox system. I have disconnected the battery now and I am reconnecting the battery. Once you reconnect the battery, you will be seeing green color light solid. That indicates our transmitter and receiver are binded. Guys, we have configured our transmitter for 5 channels and also we have binded our transmitter with the receiver. Now let's go check it out. How do we do radio calibration in Mission Planner, which is required for a proper functionality. To do radio calibration, make sure your aircraft or the Pixox is connected to the Mission Planner. Here I have connected the Mission Planner via USB cable. You can do it through telemetry also. Then what you are going to do is you need to go to setup, mandatory hardwares, and here you should go for radio calibration. In radio calibration, make sure your transmitter, what the transmitter you have binded to the receiver, that transmitter, if you move any switch, it should be appear here. I am moving a transmitter roll switch, it is visible there. Throttle switch is also visible there. Rudder switch also. Pitch also I am able to see. We have also enabled channel number 5. So try that also once. Yeah, you can see radio 5 here. You can see radio 5 is also being 3-way switch enabled. Then you need to do calibration. Go to calibrate radio. Make sure all your sticks are at the center and the bottom. Calibrate radio. Ensure your transmitter is on and receiver powered and connected. Ensure your motor does not have any propellers. Please, that's a caution, please remove all your propeller before you do radio calibration. Click OK. Click OK, then move all RC sticks and switches to their extreme positions so the red bars hits the limits. You can see here these red bars, they should hit the limit. I'm clicking OK. Then what I'm going to do is on my transmitter I'm going to do all the sticks to their extreme position. You can see I'm doing it in the extreme position. And also to the mode switch. Now once all the sticks movements are completed, you make everything neutral, throttle down, then click when done. Once you click that, it says ensure all your sticks are centered and throttle is down. Okay, we have done that already, and click OK to continue. Let's give it some time. Okay, here it saves the radio calibration. You can see channel number 1 is 982 and 2006. The minimum PWM value is 982 and 2006. Like that you will see all the 5 channels PWM values have been saved by the transmitter and also by the Mission Planner. That means internally our Pixox flight controller. Once radio calibration is also done, what we need to do is we need to assign the flight mode switch. The channel number switch 5 which we have enabled, you need to assign that channel number 5 switch as a flight mode channel. To do that, you need to go to configurations, full parameters list. Then in search box you need to type FLT_mode. Here you can see FLT. Go to search box and type FLT mode. When you do that, you can see here FLT mode underscore channel. Here the value says 8. But in our transmitter, what we have done, we have configured that switch to channel number 5. So make sure this value is also 5 and do write parameter. Once you do write parameter, yes, we have mapped our channel number 5 as a flight mode switch into the PICSOC via our mission planner. Now let's go to flight modes. You need to go to configurations and flight modes tab. Now when you are in the flight modes tab and you move your channel number 5 switch, you can see it is moving from RTL to FBWA and from FBWA to manual. Okay, so let's set up our flight mode channels here. Flight modes. To fly your Talon aircraft in a stabilized mode, in a auto mission mode, you need 3 flight modes. So the basic flight modes we can configure here are: flight mode 1 would be manual mode, flight mode, then toggle your switch to center, channel number 5 to center. Flight mode 2 should be FBWA mode and toggle your channel number 5 to bottom position. Flight mode 3 should be auto tune mode or auto mode. So initially we are going to tune this aircraft. We need to do a tune flight, so that's why I'm going to the auto tune mode. And once you're done with that one, save modes. It says completed. So what you need to do, I'm going to check whether my modes are saved. I'm going to my transmitter and I'm going to toggle my mode switch. So first I'm here in manual, switch in middle, it says FBWA. You can see here it says FBWA. I'm switch is in the middle. Now I'm going to the bottom, switch going to bottom, it says auto tune. You can see here it says auto tune. Guys, that is all about RC calibrations. I hope you understood the concept. If you didn't understood, please ask me a question in the comment section. I will be replying to each and every comment. Please leave a thumbs up to this video if you like it. Share with your friends, and for more updates, subscribe to my channel below.